Have you ever faced something that felt impossible? A fight that wouldn't end, a family secret that hurt, a dream that felt totally out of reach. Most people give up when things get that hard. But today, we're meeting someone who didn't. Her name is Saint Rita of Cascia, and in the Catholic Church, she is known by a title that sounds like a movie, the Saint of the Impossible. But here's the secret. Rita wasn't a superhero because of a cape or magic. She was a faith superhero. She had 3 spiritual superpowers that anyone, kids, parents, or even grandparents, can use today. Let's unlock the 3 superpowers of Saint Rita. Rita grew up in a small village in Italy. She was a girl with a big heart who just wanted to be close to Jesus. But life didn't go as planned. She married a man named Paolo, who had a legendary, impossible temper. He was harsh, angry, and life at home was often like a storm. This is where Rita used her first superpower, the power of forgiveness. Now, let's get one thing straight. Forgiveness isn't weakness. In the US today, we often think being tough means hitting back. But Rita shows us that forgiveness is actually bravery. It means saying, I will not let your anger turn me into an angry person. By responding with patience and prayer instead of shouting, she actually did the impossible. She melted Paolo's hardened heart. Forgiveness is choosing not to let hatred live in your heart. It's the ultimate shield. Just when things were getting better, tragedy struck. Paolo was killed. Suddenly, Rita was a widow, and her 2 sons were growing up in a world filled with vendettas, where people believed you had to get revenge to be a man. Rita could see her sons' hearts filling with darkness. They wanted to hurt the people who hurt their father. Rita was terrified, not of the killers, but that her sons would lose their souls to hatred. She used her second superpower, the power of peace. She didn't just tell them to be nice. She prayed the most difficult prayer a mother could ever pray. She asked God to stop her sons from committing a sin, no matter what it took. She became a bridge builder when everyone else was building walls of revenge. Saint Rita teaches us that someone has to be brave enough to stop the cycle of anger. Whether it's a fight with a sibling or a misunderstanding at work, choosing peace is how we become like Christ.
Later in life, Rita entered a convent to serve God completely. She spent hours looking at the crucifix. She realized that Jesus understood her pain because he had lived it too. One day, while praying, a miraculous sign appeared, a physical wound on her forehead, like a thorn from Jesus' own crown. To the world, this looks like suffering, but for Rita, it was her 3rd superpower, total union with Jesus. It was like a friendship mark. It meant, I am never alone in my pain. And here is the most famous part of her story. In the middle of a freezing winter, while Rita was very sick, she asked for a rose from her old garden. It seemed impossible. But when her friend went to the garden, there it was, a beautiful red rose blooming in the snow. The thorn reminds us that life is hard, but the rose reminds us that with Jesus, hope can bloom even in the coldest winter of our lives. Saint Rita was a daughter, a wife, a mother, and a sister. She knows exactly what you're going through. Today, she gives us 3 missions. Forgive, so hate doesn't win. Choose peace, so the cycle of anger stops. Stay close to Jesus, so your pain turns into love. The challenge. What is the impossible thing in your life right now? A friendship? A school problem? A family struggle? Tell Saint Rita about it. Comment below with a rose if you are asking for her help today, and we will pray for you. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe to Faith Superhero Stories. Check out our Catholic children's books on Amazon to bring these stories into your home. Saint Rita of Cascia, pray for us.